another.
Are you lonely? Are you sick and tired of whacking off by yourself, looking out the fucking window, waiting for Cinderella to come in? Look no more, cocksucker. The flashlight is here. Pick it up. You too could fuck one of these things in the ass, in the mouth. You could fuck it wherever the hell you want. You just close your eyes and you're there. Open up the flashlight. Show them what's inside. It's a clean, white little monkey, shaven. The asshole's clean. No hemorrhoids. That's how they do it over there at the flashlight. You stick a dick in there, a finger, 2 fingers. You can practice whatever you want to do. Here we have happy customers. Redban, tell them about the flashlight.
It smells great.
Tremendous. After you wash it or before you fuck it?
No, after you fuck it.
I love it. Dog, one time I went to Bob Hope Medical Center, and they did an EKG on me, and as they were picking me up, it's a small office, as they were picking me up, a little fart came out of my ass. I just went, and the doctor and the nurse just sit there and looked at each other, and I got up real quick and blocked them. Let me tell you something. When you fart in a little doctor's office and it kept expanding, it was one of those tape farts. They just kept getting thicker. When they know it's you, it's fucking embarrassing.
You know what?
When I whack off, I got the turtleneck, so I hold the top of the turtleneck, and the cum comes in and it swells up like a fucking balloon. You know what I'm saying? And I walk to the toilet and just open up the turtleneck and it goes boop. It's like a chick spitting it in there. You know what I'm saying? So it pays to be uncircumcised, cocksucker. That's how I roll. You hold the tip when you're ready to come, and the cum comes up and it swells up like a balloon, and you just hold it and throw it at your teacher. Where the fuck you throw it at? You know what I'm saying? Science, bitches.
I'm
How
talking
many
about like
fat
a
chicks you fuck?
I don't like fat chicks.
It was.
They make me fucking nervous.
It was when.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even like when they're around giggling and shit. I'm even scared to hug them.
There's some dumb dudes out there, dude. There's some
hysterical.
real dummies out there. There's some people out there that will basically do anything you want them to. You just have to talk enough to them. Eventually, they'll suck your dick.
That's hysterical. That's a good reality show, though. Like,
Get a guy to suck your dick?
No. Get the guy to think he's going to suck your dick and then tell him to fuck himself at the end of the night. Like, let the guy do the whole thing. Like, let him see.
But
how
you'd have to
strong-
get close. You'd have to, like, be kissing.
No. Let him see how strong his game is. See if your Jimmy's that deep. You know what I'm saying? Come get me. Take me out. Wine me and dine me, bitch. Let's see
So
what the deal is.
then you get them out. So it's basically a blue balls gay show.
Fuck yeah. And at the end of the night, the host comes out and says, so what do you think? You gonna let him suck your dick? Not tonight, Johnny. I'm going for the couch and the trip to the Bahamas. Fuck it. I'm taking second place. I'm like Chael Sonnen. I took the silver. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. You let them wine you, dine you, buy you a few CDs. Then at the end of the night, they pull you aside. What do you think? It ain't happening, dog. I just had the night off. What the fuck? You know? I tried to fuck my cousin once. She wasn't really my cousin. She was like, you know when your parents are tight with somebody?
Right.
That
A
type of
fake
stuff.
cousin.
And I found her on Facebook, too. And then when she didn't reply back to me, I started thinking about all those times. I used to give her a stabbing. When I was like 11 and she was like 9, I would feel her stomach the next morning to see if she was pregnant. I was fucking retarded.
You were banging her when you were 11?
I would go down to Miami for the summers.
And you were banging her?
Well, banging, you put your dick in your ass and you pump like a cat. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't actually get it in there?
Who knew at that age?
You started sex at 11?
Right.
Like real sex?
Then I had
Real sex?
then I had another girl
Real sex.
that had hair on her pussy.
Whoa.
She lived in the Bronx. And I would go up there to spend it with her and her family on the weekends, and I'd give her a little fucking maloof. Bro, I dated this
You're
girl
Peter
that her
Pan.
parents hated Spicks.
Really?
Hated fucking Spicks.
And they get mad at you?
Oh, they would say it right in front of me, but the chick was so hot, I didn't give a fuck.
They
You
would
can hate
say
Spicks
it?
all you want.
They would say it like what would they say?
On the way out the door, I would just knock on the door, and they'd open the door and just walk away from me.
Oh, my God.
And then she'd come out, and then she'd go, fuck you, Mom, or whatever. Shut up, Mom. But one night, I'm in her porch fingering the shit out of her for like 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, I turn around, and the father was right there, bro.
Oh, my God.
He was like red in the face. I just took my hand out of those pair of jeans, and I just fucking went. I never called her again. Nothing. I seen her like years later. Her brother hated me. He was a fireman, but they couldn't do dick to me. You know what I'm saying?
To be forgiven.
It's like you might be ruining my fucking daughter's life right here. That's what that is. Like you just
Forever.
like fuck everything up.
Forever.
You're probably gonna get her pregnant. I'm gonna kill you. All the work I've done, and now you're fucking it up, and you don't even love her. You probably tricked her.
You know,
probably
there's
lied to
different
her.
situations. You've been with her for 2 years, and the father walks in. He likes you. You're going to have sex. I mean, after 6 months, you figure that they're having sex.
Yeah.
But in the garage, it's all different, guys. And that's why with daughters and wives, men, and I wouldn't beat the fuck out of the kid because I'd be a hypocrite. How many people I fuck and eat behind the high school? I remember one time I even dug in the snow thinking I was going to fuck this chick in the snow. I dug a little hut behind the fire department in North Bergen. You know, I'm a freak, Jack.
You're going to fuck her in the snow?
In the fucking snow. But the night before, I was fingering her, eating a little monkey, and the next day, I got like 12 feet of snow. That wasn't going to stop Mad Flavor. When you're full of testosterone, you're 14. I called her.
That's
she
the
said
thing about kids. They accelerate.
Yeah.
They kick it to the next level.
Oh,
they finger in one day, the next day they're
back
fucking.
in the daytime with a shoveled the little patch. We were partying the night before, and I thought I was actually going to fuck her. I was even happier because I was going to have my own sexual igloo. You know what I'm saying? You know how Papa rolls? I'm going to have a sex igloo. I'm going to roll how I do in Alaska, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, pool.
The other day I fought at the Irvine Improv, and I thought, you ever get so high you're on the wall and you think, like I was watching you, and I'm like, ain't nobody walking by me, and I cut a fart. And all of a sudden I turn around, a waitress is coming by me with a tray of fucking glasses, and I'm like, poor girls, and they know it's you. Who the fuck? You're the only thing next to a smell of shit in 20 feet. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right, Joey? Don't you think New Yorkers? No one's more aggressive than New Yorkers.
There's aggressive people ever, but they're real aggressive in New York. You got to fucking go in New York. Man.
Yeah, you got to go.
People don't go
they
like this in
sympathy
New York
for
at a
you.
stop sign.
Yeah.
You know how they do here? Like, no, you go. Get the fuck, somebody fucking go already. You fucking moron, I got to get to the weed store. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, that shit don't make, I just don't want to shoot an animal.
You know what? I don't want to either, but I eat meat and I love it. I had a juicy, fat fucking steak last night. It was delicious.
I had a juicy one for fucking
I
breakfast.
love meat,
but
man.
You know what?
I love it. I think it's a part of being a human being. I think.
I love pussy, but you don't see me shooting
But
no
I don't
bitches.
think it has to. We don't have to.
I love pussy, but you don't see me shooting a bitch in the head.
How about the sketch that we wrote that they originally approved and they backed out of? We were going to do extreme sack fighting.
Yeah.
Remember that?
It was funny because I'll never forget the day that all went down. Between you, me, and all three of us, I didn't want to fucking be there either. It was the worst fucking thing I was around.
It was a
that day
bad
ever.
energy, right?
It was terrible.
Bad energy.
And I'll never forget that. I went, they made me rehearse like jack-offs that they were. And the guy, Tom Giannis, came over and, oh, it's hysterical. We love it. Then the next day I go there, and now everybody's talking about it. It was hysterical to see all these fucking educated white people walking around like they didn't know what the fuck to do. He's going to take his balls out, and he's going to run, and they're going to kill, and that's it. So
They all were arguing.
I mean, you
This
should
is
have
not
seen
the
this,
direction
people.
we want to go in.
This is like a fucking horrid
They
situation.
did not want it. Joe pushed this through with all his might.
And all
Nobody
I
wanted to
wanted-
do it.
This is not a direction we want to go in.
Oh
I'm
my
like, you
God.
hired me to do what I think is funny.
Oh,
you told me you
so
want to do some
fucking
crazy
bad.
shit. We're going to do some crazy shit.
And then they wanted me to be a juggie, a man juggie, and take a piss and show them my crack. And I was like, this ain't going to happen. I
When
just didn't
Joey
know how I
came
was gonna
running
tell
out,
you.
yeah, they're like, we want to
I
put him
didn't know.
in makeup and everything. When Joey came running out, all bets were off. They
So-
had to shut up for at least that day.
So we had to shoot 2 episodes that day. We had to shoot 2 episodes. And I was going to run through both of them. But even after the first one, even after they seen the laughter, they were like, it's not going to happen. But what got me was, I'm not familiar with this environment. I'm a fucking stand-up comic at the time. I had done a couple things, but I wasn't familiar with the whole other side of this business.
Hollywood
Which is
bullshit.
lying.
Yeah.
So the guy who was telling me to my face how funny I am, I catch him when I get off stage telling the Comedy Central people that it was tasteless and he thought it was terrible and he's going to tell Rogan how my balls aren't funny. And I
Yep, I
bust the dude. And all of a sudden I look at him and I fucking was raging. And as I'm at the end of the show, I'm outside. And what really happened was, because I don't give a fuck, I was smoking a joint with the security guard, with this black security guard. I whipped out a joint right on the set. You know me, I don't give a fuck. And me and the security guard's like, what you doing? I go, smoking. You want? So we went into a little nook and cranny on a Saturday. Remember, they taped on a Saturday.
right.
And we sparked up and we got really fucking high. So now I walk in, I got to put up with all that cunt Judy Brown, all that shit. And I'll say this because I don't give a fuck. I walk in and the guy comes and he goes to me, that was hilarious. And I stopped and I go, how can you say that to me? How can you say that to me? I just seen you with my own eyes telling the people it wasn't funny.
And he didn't see you when he was saying all
Right,
that.
he didn't see me
Right.
catching him. So I go, how can you fucking say that to me? I go, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go in there and tell Joe. And he goes, you're going to go tell Joe? So you're fired. I go, really? Come here. And I fucking go to smack him. You know me, dog. I don't give a fuck. That guy's a pussy with his fucking bike. He's a white biker. I'll still smack you in the fucking mouth, punk. So he goes outside.
Aren't they all white?
Yeah, he thought he was bad to the bone with his bike. He's one of these bikers from Malibu, bro. He could suck my dick. So the funny thing is, he's outside by the pipe. That's when I went to hit him, by the pipe. And he hit his head with the pipe. And we're outside, and he's sitting there like, I'm not going back unless Joe Diaz leaves. You're a fucking man. And you're sitting by a pipe like a little fucking girl. And all of a sudden, my main man had to come up to me, Jeff Sussman. He goes, hey, man, they don't want you on the lot. I might as well, I got to escort you off the lot. And I remember, I go, Sussman, walk me over there. And I went over there, put my hand down. The guy wouldn't put his hand. And I go, fuck you, bitch. And he just looked at me like he was a tough guy with his friends. And I remember he looked at the security guard to throw me out. He looks at the security guard, and the security guard is like, we just smoked a joint, bitch. I
Yeah.
got his back.
You
I missed you so much today. I missed you so much. I followed you.